Sadly, news doesn't pay the rent. It doesn't cover a lease. I'm sorry. It isn't personal, of course. I don't know you. I haven't got a clue who are out here yelling from the Brown House over toward the what used to be the military warehouses over there. I just don't know. But your mouth and news or your ears aren't covering us. California didn't cover this one family the way that we should have been covered. No, because we don't support a covered California plan as a good option or something else. We would rather have private pay, and covered California are a bunch of small employees who are desperate to add to their workforce so they can keep it over at the hospital. Hospital, you are going to have to stand off sometime. You got a sod body over there. You know what sod is? Do you know what sod is? Laying out on a lawn. Okay, now here you have a purple and red allergy zone right in front of a St. Thomas. This is definitely involving because there's a name like Rex, okay, who works through electricity. That this is like wearing dirty underwear on the outside. Hospital, coroner, everybody who deals with flesh and the trades of flesh, of human flesh. You're going to have to take a back seat because nobody can hide that. It can't be hidden. It just can't be hidden. So the good and honorable thing to do is step off of that ideation while your doctors still aren't going through the book like it was said they should do, okay, and instead have to just chuck people into the hospital. You have a long history of that. You are one hospital or two or three or four who are compressing down and just keeping everything into your hands. We don't like nannies. No, we don't like a nanny people. That doesn't give us a royal title. Stop using those as your code switches. Stop it. I would never suggest that anyone on earth follow this flesh trade business out here or business, I should call it business, out here in California. Okay, where people still are doing things, are suing themselves for having Adam's apple blood in their veins. Yes, we got a Huell Hauser. Why did the United States of America get a Huell Hauser? Because it is there isn't anybody here since 1492 who doesn't have at least one drop of black and at least one pure drop of white, and at least one pure drop of the people who were on this continent first, on this one ground. Everybody has an Adam's apple here, somewhere in them. Everybody got a Lincoln. Who didn't get a $5 bill? Who on this one ground never saw or never has lain their eyes upon a United States $5 Abraham Lincoln bill? Or note, rather. I'm sorry, note. It can't be a bill, it's a note. All right, now you're all over there trying to cause each other trouble. Kentucky, I'm sorry, you're at entropy yourself. You're at entropy. Kentucky is at entropy. Yes, they are. Because that's Kentucky. That's where tucking goes in. Okay, that isn't a good idea to just kind of kill off your very own people. I would watch in the offshore interests. Yes, I would. There shouldn't be this here on this one ground. And I know it's a big giant sweep, okay? But when you get in everything from offshore, you don't ever just start killing each other and putting each other in prison and framing each other. I mean, look at that big old giant L7 in San Francisco, where all that. Well, this is how people do this. Do you see a band over there named L7? Okay, that's right by the United States' Information Collection Center. Okay, that's really standing out. There's also a big old giant pink triangle over there. In other words, it's upside down. Yes, the money goes backwards. And what happens when things go backwards is, a handful of things happen. First of all, because you just want to give mouth to people, okay, people who work in the mouth businesses, you're depreciating. We can't pay you if your mouth is caught in our homes. If you're within the parameters of our properties, okay, you tossed your mouth this way and I can catch it on a radio or something, then essentially you have touched. Because you need to guide those things exactly where they go. If you've got to go through the USPS or get somebody to drive your news around, okay, you can't speak on anybody else's behalf if you didn't visit and listen and give the time, okay, point by point, so that people who can't hear, can't see, can't say, okay, are able to catch up with you. Otherwise, there is nothing you have ever